You want to see the image of God? Do not look at a statue. Look at your neighbor, not at kings, not at priests, not at ruling officials. Everyone is made in the image of God. That is not just theology. That is revolutionary rebellion. In a world that crowned kings as gods and view the rest as disposable, Genesis crowned humanity with glory. Here's the part that folks don't always talk about. Most scholars believe that Genesis was written, or at the very least compiled, during the Israelites' exile in Babylon. Imagine you have been ripped from your land, dragged across the desert, and when you finally arrive, you are forced to march beneath the shadow of Ishtar Gate. You see ziggurats scraping the sky, carved with symbols of gods who mock your pain, built for gods with names like Marduk, who they say, your new captor, they say, made the world through war. You are surrounded by architecture that screams empire, by myths that normalize oppression, by theology that justifies brutality. And in that moment, while the world says that your God is defeated, the scribes of Israel, they pick up their pens and they open their scroll and they say, in the beginning, God created, not Marduk, not a group project between little GODs, not a battle, just God. One voice, one word, one creator. That is resistance literature. That is worship as protest. That is theology laced with identity. The first chapter of Genesis is not just a prologue. It is a call to remember, a call to resist, a call to rehearse the truth when the current day empire tries to rewrite history, tries to rewrite the script. When Babylon tries to rename you, Genesis reminds you who you really are.